Hello everybody, it's Queen Jelly and welcome back, or welcome to the toy box. So today we have Katie of the BFF dolls. So these are the BFF Crybabies, or it just says BFF, but they're made by the same people that make Crybabies. They're supposed to be the same characters all grown up. I got Katie. This is the only one that I plan on really getting from this set, because right now I have to kind of only get one or two dolls. So for this one, I decided to get Katie. She's not super gothic, but she was a close to a gothic or darker themed doll than the others were. Her theme, I feel like she kind of has kind of a witch hat to her, but her theme apparently is supposed to be cats. I had heard different things. I wasn't sure what it was on my own, but someone said it like an owl or something else. But definitely she has little cats on her boots, number one. And two, if you read her Amazon description, it does describe her as having cat ears on her hat. Now I did get her from Amazon. Because that was the only place that I could seem to find her when I was looking for her. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, these do spin, and they're technically, they say they're so that you can mix and match their poses. But as you can kind of see, they only line up in certain places, but that's pretty typical for this style of puzzle game. But there's her name. It says Katie. She's a BFF, unboxed dolls and fashioned. Looks like just a bunch of different languages. And then picture down here of what you might get in there. This is a different doll. This is series 1. It's a Crybabies official product, as you can see in that corner there. BFF's on the side. And I think this is somebody else's silhouette. So, doll Katie. So I got her on Amazon. She was, I believe, $20. And when I ordered her, she was on a pre-order. It wasn't supposed to ship out just yet, but she did, which is great. Says Kit Coons up here. And honestly, compared to a lot of my other Amazon orders lately, she's coming in pretty good condition, at least so far. So we'll see how that goes. On the top, it says BFFs, and it has a picture of all the different girls you could get. That's a different girl silhouette on the side. Here's a picture on the back. It says 6 to collect, and then it has a picture of all 6 of them. Which, like I said, I have Katie here, and these are fashion best friends forever. Now, this box also is a bit heavier than I was expecting, to be honest. Like, it has a good weight to it. So, this here is where our doll is housed. They seem, from what I've seen, pretty easy to open. So, again, I haven't watched any videos on Katie specifically, but I have watched videos on other dolls in the line, just so I had an idea of what kind of to expect. But I haven't seen anyone unbox her specifically. So right here inside the box will be their hat. They do kind of come in a sort of playset-like box where you could, in theory, use this as a playset afterwards if you would like. Sorry, just trying to get some light in there so you can see it. Yeah, she does have definitely much a cat theme because there's a cat purse back there. But that piece that I just pulled out is going to be kind of a closet-like piece where all of her accessories are down here. So we find her boots, which has this little cat face up here at the top, and then little like flower toes at the toes. These do look very much kind of like cowboy boots. So that's why first when I saw her little ears, I also thought that she might have been a horse themed. But yeah, it's definitely supposed to be a cat. The back of the stand here where her hat came off of has the same print as the back wall back there. Looks like she has some little pink frilly socks. A purple cat purse. Has little cat ears, and then kind of has some tassels hanging on it. Kind of cute. And then these, because of the size of their heads, actually have little closures at the top, which is really neat, so that you can clip it on over their bodies. And then this is their necklace. They all have this necklace. This is like their BFF, like magical necklace. They do have a show on YouTube, which I have not watched, but it has something to do with that necklace. And believe in the 2-pack that has 2 exclusive girls in it comes with one of these necklaces for yourself. Here is her little hat. It has some flowers here under the chin and next to the cheek. It's very, very heavy, to be honest. We'll see how it fits on her head. As you can kind of see in the artwork, it looks like it has some stripes to it. They're kind of there. They're just not painted, but I can feel that there's like a texture difference between where they're supposed to be and not supposed to be stripes. So that's kind of interesting. And something I've noticed with them is they have interesting choices on where they choose to do pink detail, because I did do pink detail on the toes, but not on the heels or on the cat face, and not on the hat or on the bag, but they did a little bit on the hat down here in the roses, but not on the top of the hat. So and then this just pops right out, that cylinder we saw in there, and again has more kind of that room aesthetic playset that I will not be keeping in there. If you do want to keep it though, just be careful, because when pulling out the tube, it can leave a mark at, this sometimes will pull off the paper like that did there. So just be careful if you plan on keeping that. And then, let's see, up at the top, we just have this tape that we can take off so that we can pull this out to get to our doll. And then they come wrapped in tissue paper. Now this that is on her right now, let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. So she's, you can see she's kind of on this right here. This doubles as their stand. This is the top lid. You can kind of, I believe, yep, pop that off and then kind of put it back on and make it a tube here. And then they have their stand. Now their stands are a little bit taller than they are. So a lot of people I've seen have cut the top to make it the right height. Interesting. All right, so here is Miss Katie. I love this very, very bright pink hair color. However, I'm not sure how I feel about this hairstyle. Yeah, it feels kind of messy, and I'm not sure if that's mine or that's how it's supposed to be styled. Where it's kind of, it has this mid part, but it's also brushed back, and it's very thin rooting. Like, it's almost like they didn't root expecting to braid the hair, maybe. Or maybe it's just the way that it was pushed up in the box, and maybe over time it will relax itself. That's what I'm hoping. I think if it does relax itself, it'll be fine though. I may just give it a little bit of a boil wash just to make sure. But I will say that the hair is very soft and doesn't have any product in it because of it being held inside the box. So they didn't need to put that packaging product in it. Although she does have a little bit in this strand up here at the front and on this strand there. But I'm not feeling it anywhere else in her hair. Not even really on the braids. So, and this braid kind of also, like, it kind of sticks up weird. So hopefully that will just relax out, and that's just because of it being in the package. Other than that, I love her hair. It's super soft. I love the color of it. She has these super, super vibrant blue eyes, and then like this like bright pink brows that match her bright pink hair, and pale pink lips. And she does have a little bit of blushing on her cheek. And speaking of blushing on her cheek, there's also blushing on their knees, which is so unique. Like, that's not usually something, like, that's something you don't see in Playline dolls. Like, that's so cute. Like I said, she does feel quite substantial and quite heavy, but her dress is sitting kind of weird. And again, I'm hoping that's just because of being in the package that it kind of got squished up. But it is super cute. It has this like purple top with these swirlies on it. And all this lacing at the front. She has little flower skirts, so this is actually a separate layer. So she has a purple skirt underneath and then a white and flowery tulle on top that matches this white flowery tulle used on her sleeves. That's strange. Does she have... What the heck? Guys, she has two of the same hand. And this one is totally stained. Look at that. But what the heck? She has two of the same hand. So I just made a inquiry, I guess, at IMC Toys to see what they say, but like there's no like, oh, just flip it over. Like, this is the top side with the nails. These are definitely both two right hands, and this one's super stained. But at least if they replace this one with the left hand, then I can just move this one over. That's really odd and very disappointing. Thankfully, her face is good. Like, I'm not seeing any nose or lip rub, which I know can be an issue with these dolls. But like, I gave her the wrong hand and thought that that was okay. She has really cute feet. They're very flat. I was gonna say, I wonder if that means they can stand pretty much on their own, which is good because I like dolls that can stand on their own. It makes it easier for display and play. So yeah, it does on Velcro in the back. She has this little bralette and little undies, which is actually texture to the undies, which is kind of cute. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get her dressed in the rest of her accessories, and then we'll talk a little bit more about her. Before we get into this, I did forget to mention that she does have inset eyes. So they are, I believe, called follow me eyes. So they're supposed to look like they're kind of looking at you whenever you turn them. I only see it a little bit. I definitely have seen it more on some other dolls than others. But she definitely has those like inset plastic eyes, which I really like. But painted on eyelashes, no inset eyelashes, but that's fine. I actually really love her and all of her accessories. It kind of redeems some of the flaws that I had with her before. Yeah, I don't know why, guys. I always have such bad luck with dolls. Like, the real drama dolls were supposed to release today, and that was a mess. And it literally says on their like website, on their like tracker, that my Walmart has them and it doesn't. So, you know, whatever. Anyway, the video is not about Monster High. It is about Crybabies. So now I will say, once her hat is on, she doesn't go on the stand. But she honestly stands better than the stand anyway. So shrugs. She has her little necklace on. Now, something I have seen as a criticism of some of these dolls is that once they have on all their accessories, they look like they don't have any neck. I will say, without her hat, she does definitely have some more neck than some of the other dolls, because they do have a lot of bulky clothes. But as soon as you put her hat on, it covers it up. But I honestly don't care. I think she's adorable. I love how this hat fits on her. I think it stays on her head really well. I like her little purse. It was super easy to put on. So were her shoes and socks. And I like that the socks, you can still see the little bit of knee blushing, even with the socks pulled all the way up. So she's actually like really, really adorable. And I just really love this like cat theme. And I love the purple and the pink that go together. Like, I think she's just absolutely adorable. I'm so glad I got her. I just hope to maybe hear back about her hand, but I guess it's not that big a deal because you can't really see it unless you're looking for it, because it's covered up with the sleeve. So yeah, a little bit of a shorter video, I think. Hopefully it's short, sweet, and to the point. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below what you think of these dolls or anything else. Of course, I love to hear from you guys. I do try my best to try and respond to all of my comments. Of course, I can't get to everything, especially right now, but I will do my best. I at least read them, even if I don't respond. So leave those comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to find us, and like this video if you enjoyed it. And let us know if you're interested in buying any of the Crybabies for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.